Welcome! You have now entered the Bay Islands National Marine Park, the largest marine protected area in Honduras. Here you will discover fascinating but fragile ecosystems where coastal marine life meets local communities and visitors. Roatan Marine Park believes in protecting these valuable resources by promoting a few simple guidelines. Remember, you are entering a protected area. Act accordingly so you can become a responsible visitor. Keep at least 1 meter distance. Don't touch the coral. Coral reefs are living organisms with fragile structures. Respect this safe zone and avoid hurting yourself, as some corals can sting, or damaging the reef with your fins or gear. Don't remove shells or any marine organisms from the sea. As trivial as it may seem, every bit of the marine environment serves a specific biological role. Multiple species use shells as shelter and protection. They are all key components of a balanced and healthy ecosystem. Don't buy souvenirs made from coral, sea fans, conch shells, or turtle shells. By purchasing these items, you are promoting the poaching and exploitation of our marine resources. Corals, like sea fans, are living organisms. Sea turtles aren't just beautiful, they are also endangered. These animals are better admired and enjoyed alive, in full color and in nature, instead of as a decoration piece. Don't touch, chase, or feed any marine life. Avoid getting in the way of any sea life, such as sea turtles. Sea stars are not to be touched or removed from the water. They cannot breathe air and this can kill them in minutes. Feeding fish alters their natural diet, impacting the health of the entire ecosystem. Be a responsible consumer. Follow the Responsible Seafood Guide. The seafood you choose has an impact on our oceans. Follow the guidelines on the sustainable seafood options available in the Bay Islands. Choose the best options and become acquainted with the choices with caution and those not to be consumed. Be aware that protected species like queen conch and the Caribbean spiny lobster have special requirements for size and season. Always use trash cans. Don't litter. Let's keep the Bay Islands beautiful and our beaches and ocean clean. Avoid single-use plastic and styrofoam. Single-use plastics are made from polymers that we discard in an instant, yet they remain in the environment for hundreds of years. Refrain from using these products, choose eco-friendly alternatives, and support the ban on single-use plastic and styrofoam in Roatan. Use eco-friendly sunscreens and insect repellents. Avoid oxybenzone. The chemicals that make up sunscreen can wash off your skin and into the ocean. Oxybenzone and petroleum-based sunscreens are known to harm corals and other marine organisms. Choose reef-friendly options made from minerals like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. We also recommend natural DEET-free options for insect repellents. Turn off faucets, AC units, and lights when not in use. Reduce water consumption. Clean fresh water is a scarce and valuable resource on a small island like ours. Help us conserve energy. This reduces the amount of CO2 emissions that go into the atmosphere and contribute to global warming. Support the Roatan Marine Park programs. Our conservation efforts are accomplished through a broad range of actions. Join our lionfish program and help responsibly contain this invasive species. Get your coral restoration certification and build back our reefs. Give back to the environment and buy your eco-friendly gifts at our eco store in West End or kiosks at the ports. Reduce, reuse, recycle. This is a small island where waste management is a real challenge. Get involved, help us save the planet and protect our home. Remember, you are in a marine protected area where your actions have consequences on the environment. By following these guidelines, you too can connect with the ocean and become a responsible visitor.
This is the Roatan Travel Network. Welcome to the island.
Roatan is a great place to live. You can check out some of the properties that are currently available for sale right here on the Roatan Travel Network Real Estate Guide.
This 2-acre waterfront paradise features 500 feet of rocky shoreline nestled right along the famous mangrove tunnels, known for their breathtaking beauty and bright turquoise waters. The property includes a 1,408 square foot concrete main home with 3 bedrooms, tiled floors, and a spacious kitchen with tiled counters, perched on a hill with stunning views. Down by the water, there's a 480 square foot wooden guest house with 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and a large loft. An 8-foot covered porch invites relaxation, while a 400 square foot palapa sits directly on the water, perfect for enjoying the tranquil surroundings. This elegant home offers breathtaking ocean views, amenities, and comfort. Step inside to find a beautifully designed interior with high ceilings, an oversized island, spacious living areas, high-end finishes, and modern appliances. The open-concept kitchen and living room flow seamlessly to the outdoor deck, where you will discover a private pool and jacuzzi. Whether you're looking for a rental investment or a full-time residence, Villa 1316 offers an extraordinary opportunity to own a piece of paradise. This beautifully designed custom home features 3 spacious bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, perfect for families or guests. Step into the open-concept kitchen and living space, where natural light flows freely. Enjoy seamless indoor-outdoor living with a generous deck that leads to a pool, the ideal space for hosting gatherings or simply unwinding in the sunshine. Don't miss the chance to make this incredible home your own, where every day feels like a vacation. Island living at its finest in this beautifully appointed 3-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom condo in the community of Lawson Rock. Each bedroom offers an ensuite bathroom for privacy and comfort, while the spacious master suite includes direct access to the outdoor living area. Outside, you'll find your pool and covered patio perfect for relaxing or entertaining. Enjoy access to Lawson Rock's top-tier amenities, including 24-hour security, a marina, gym, on-site restaurant, and beach access just steps away. Villa Serendipity, located beachfront in Parrot Tree, is a gorgeous Hugo Coelho design and build, featuring an open-concept kitchen and living space with 2 adjoining ensuite bedrooms on either side, both with large windows to the sea. In the back, literally perched in front of the Caribbean Sea, is a large infinity pool surrounded by expansive outdoor space and 2 stairways to the sea. The villa is in the finishing touches of new furniture, kitchen cabinets, bedroom build-ins for further storage, as well as a new double vanity in the master bath.
Thanks for watching the Roatan Travel Network's Real Estate Guide. We hope you discover your perfect island dream home.
Roatan is awaiting. We've got a car for everyone, from city cruisers to off-road explorers. Brand new, reliable cars, delivered right to your hotel. No hidden fees. Rent yours today. Dolphin Rental Car.
Enjoy Roatan this season. New fleet, great rates, no hidden fees. Rent for a day and explore the island your way. Dolphin Rental Car.
Roatan Vacation Rentals is the premier full-service vacation rental company for the island of Roatan. Our vacation rental inventory offers a wide variety of homes and condos to suit your preferences. From luxurious beachfront villas to hillside cottages overlooking the turquoise Caribbean Sea and everything in between, the choice is yours. Whatever your dream vacation entails, we arrange each individual aspect for you. We will ensure that your vacation in Roatan is everything you dreamed it could be. We have a wide range of activities like snorkeling, scuba diving, fishing, fine dining, horseback riding, golf, canopy, and so many more. Contact Roatan Vacation Rentals to create your perfect holiday in paradise. Check availability and book on our website and get all the detailed information you want. We will see you soon.
You're watching the Roatan Travel Network. Welcome to the island.
Why Roatan? Many visitors to Roatan leave with a feeling of connection to the island, the way of life and local residents. So it's not uncommon for people to return to purchase property so they can enjoy the island on a more permanent basis. So what else brings people back to Roatan? The year-round tropical weather and cooling trade winds provide the perfect climate. The island's geographical location puts it out of the path of the majority of Caribbean hurricanes and tropical storms, which is an added bonus for property owners. English is widely spoken throughout the island. The majority of the local residents are bilingual. Another benefit of living in Roatan is the lower cost of living, and of course, the endless list of activities to enjoy. Diving, fishing, snorkeling, water sports, golf, to social events. You may just find your weekly social calendar full. Add to this the growth in the local economy through tourism and development and the major infrastructure improvements of the past few years. All this combined provides a promising economic outlook for the island. Can I purchase property in Roatan? Yes, you can. Foreigners as individuals can own up to 3,000 square meters, which is approximately 0.74 of an acre of land per investor. In order to purchase more than 0.74 acres of land, a Honduran corporation must be formed with a qualified lawyer. When purchasing land in Roatan, it is important to understand the documents associated with a clear title. To protect your investment, a qualified real estate broker, Honduran notary, and lawyer should assist you with the purchase process. When closing on a property, the seller pays all real estate commissions and capital gains tax, while the buyer pays all property closing costs. Once you own a property, you are required to pay annual property taxes that are calculated at a percentage of the property value. Deciding to purchase a property in any country can be a stressful and overwhelming process, but investing in land or buying a vacation home in Roatan doesn't have to be. With a reputable real estate team, you'll be on your way to making an offer in no time. How to start? Before purchasing property in Roatan, consider visiting multiple times or for an extended period. Stay and explore different areas of the island so you get a feel for their unique characteristics. Remember, visiting and living on the island can be two very different experiences. When you are ready to start your property search, keep an eye on the Roatan MLS website for newly listed properties. Sign up for real estate agency newsletters and join the local Facebook groups, which can be a good source of properties for sale. We recommend working with a local real estate agent when purchasing a property. Their insight into the local market and living in Roatan will be of great assistance to you. Ask around the local community for recommendations and look for someone affiliated with local and national real estate bodies like Roatan Realtors Association and Canabia. When you have decided on your preferred area of the island and a real estate agent, it's time to begin your search. When looking at homes or condos, be sure to ask about HOA fees or community fees. And if buying land, check on water, electricity availability, sewage requirements, access to internet and cable TV, and any possible building restrictions and permit requirements. We hope this information helps you begin your search for your dream property in Roatan. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Roatan real estate information.
You're watching the Roatan Travel Network. Welcome to the island.
Naviera Hyber Hyde Shipping is a local family-run business which has over 40 years' experience in shipping cargo between Roatan and the USA. We specialize in shipping international freight, including whole or partial container shipping for your business or personal goods, as well as shipping heavy equipment, including vehicles and boats. We offer a reliable weekly and seasonal bi-weekly schedule from Port Everglades, Florida to Roatan and transshipments from South America, Europe, and Asia. For more information on our shipping services, come by the Naviera Hyber office in French Harbor, Roatan. Let our years of experience help you plan your first shipment. Our friendly customer service ensures the very best results and takes all the hassles out of shipping to or from Roatan. We look forward to working with you.
Welcome to Island House Vacation Rentals, located on the beautiful island of Roatan, off the northern coast of Honduras. We offer privately owned homes for vacation rental, as well as property management and caretaking services. Island House is a vacation rental for every guest, from a condo just off the beach to a spectacular seaside villa with a pool. Pair this with our attentive staff, full-time concierge, and first-class customer service, and you have the perfect Roatan vacation. Island House Vacation Rentals. We take care of the details so you can enjoy your island getaway.
Located on West Bay Beach, the Thirsty Turtle Beach Bar and Grill and Pizzarama Brick Oven Pizza offer the ideal setting for great food, tropical drinks, sun, sand, and amazing Roatan sunsets. With lunch and dinner specials throughout the week, nighttime activities including a trivia night, karaoke, and live music, and home to one of the best happy hours in Roatan from 4 to 6 and all day Sunday. Thirsty Turtle is the place to be on West Bay Beach. Be sure to add the Thirsty Turtle to your must-do list in Roatan.
You're watching the Roatan Travel Network. Welcome to the island.
The corals of the Bay Islands National Marine Park have been gravely affected by climate change, anthropogenic factors, and infectious diseases. This has prompted the managers of marine protected areas to explore innovative coral restoration techniques through the processes known as microfragmentation and assisted sexual fertilization.
El proyecto Cuidando Arrecifes nace como una iniciativa de Roatan Marine Park, como una entidad responsable y comanejadora del Parque Nacional Marino Islas de la Bahía, en la responsabilidad de buscar socios estratégicos como la Cooperación Suiza para el Desarrollo, para apoyar los esfuerzos de conservación y de restauración, sobre todo de los ecosistemas arrecifales del parque marino. Nuestro equipo técnico a cargo del programa han tenido la oportunidad de ser capacitados en técnicas innovadoras de restauración arrecifal, y esto nos ha dado la oportunidad también de compartir estos conocimientos con otros actores.
Los conocimientos obtenidos en el taller que se realizó bajo el proyecto de Cuidando Arrecifes, pues es muy importante, ya que fortaleció al personal de la institución, del ICF, ya que nosotros hacemos inspecciones como, por ejemplo, si va a anclar algún crucero, nosotros tenemos que ir a bucear y muchas veces no tenemos ni siquiera buzos capacitados, pero ahora pues sí podemos decir que tenemos buzos capacitados. También cuando ocurren algún tipo de situaciones que nosotros no las esperamos en el momento, algún impacto directo de contaminación, pues nosotros tenemos que ir.
Hoy cerramos un proyecto, pero se crea una plataforma de trabajo conjunto, de trabajo comprometido con instituciones, organizaciones que nos van a ayudar a poder generar toda una plataforma de conocimiento y de trabajo colaborativo para asegurar que nuestros ecosistemas puedan ser resilientes y que además podamos restaurar lo que hemos perdido y asegurar que tengamos ecosistemas de esta naturaleza y con una salud buena para mantener poblaciones de peces, para tener poblaciones humanas que habitan alrededor de estos ecosistemas. Y hoy damos inicio a esta nueva plataforma, Cuidando Arrecifes.
De los logros más importantes que hemos obtenido a través de este proyecto, creo que está la ampliación de nuestras capacidades, no solamente a nivel organizacional, sino que a nivel de país. Hemos podido exponencialmente aumentar la capacidad que tenemos de intervenir positivamente sobre estos ecosistemas a través de la implementación de esas técnicas innovadoras de restauración arrecifal.
In 2023, RMP launches Reef Keepers and trains key stakeholders in the area through the transfer of technical know-how in coral restoration.
Mi experiencia con este taller lo considero que fue muy enriquecedora, porque desde el primer día que llegamos estuvimos estudiando, enriqueciéndonos de conocimiento. También me pareció muy bonito que no solamente estábamos de un solo rubro, ¿verdad?, sino que estábamos los organismos gubernamentales, organismos no gubernamentales, interactuando. Y eso nos dio un bonito conocimiento, porque tuvimos tiempo también para charlar entre nosotros, compartíamos nuestras experiencias, compartíamos cómo era el estado de los arrecifes en la Mosquitia, cómo estaban los arrecifes en Tela y cómo están también los arrecifes acá en Islas de la Bahía. Y así pues poder hacer ese efecto multiplicador del conocimiento que es muy necesario, ¿verdad?, debido a la situación grave que se está viendo con los arrecifes durante este último año, que se ha agravado, se ha incrementado lo que es el blanqueamiento del coral.
The project allowed the RMP to expand its research to the Mosquito Keys, an area they had no prior incidents, and collect essential data on the health of its reefs. The RMP has recognized the need to strengthen a community of reef keepers, trained and empowered to execute the continuous maintenance of the coral restoration projects.
También el involucramiento de la comunidad va a seguir aumentando. Creo que va a haber una mayor conciencia sobre las amenazas a las que se enfrentan estos ecosistemas.
This is really cool way to give back because you are part of a group of divers who are working towards this goal of trying to bring future generations of these corals that have really had their populations just pushed very far down, trying to encourage the individual corals that have the strongest genes, that have the best chance of surviving into the future with warmer oceans, to be able to reproduce and hopefully make the corals of the reef in the future resilient to the shocks that they're going to need to survive.
We love to participate with the Marine Park in any way we can to further the local efforts here in marine conservation. So we're a sponsor of the Marine Park. We're also a RMP Coral Ambassador Certification Center, helping everyday divers learn how to conduct coral nursery maintenance and outplanting so that they have an opportunity to leave Roatan's reef a little bit healthier than they found it. I choose to believe that small individual acts can create big change, and I find that by being an instructor and giving our customer divers the opportunity to participate in conservation activities like this, that hopefully we're making a little bit of change in our small corner of the world.
By promoting the development of these technical capabilities in reef restoration, the RMP hopes to increase coral cover in the region.
También vamos a poder ver los resultados tangibles de estos esfuerzos con todas esas colonias que hemos logrado trasplantar en el último año, todas esas colonias que hemos logrado rescatar, sobre todo después de la enfermedad de pérdida de tejido de corales duros, colonias que ya no se miraban en el arrecife. Esperamos volver a ver ese ecosistema arrecifal en todo su esplendor. con una diversidad y abundancia que dan ganas de seguir sumergiéndose todos los días.
You're watching the Roatan Travel Network. Welcome to the island.
Casa de Sueños is the ideal home for a large group or two families to share a beachfront vacation with everything you've ever wanted. This dream house offers everyone their own peace and quiet. With 4 bedrooms inside the main home and another 2 bedrooms in the guest house, you'll be able to enjoy your vacation your way. A beautiful, spacious kitchen brings everyone together for meals in the large dining area, while the full guest house kitchen and dining area is perfect for small gatherings. This home has plenty of indoor and outdoor common areas to enjoy, including rooftop hammocks, comfortable lounge chairs, and a swim-up pool bar. During your dream vacation, you may want to adventure out on the double kayaks or snorkel the gorgeous reef just offshore. When you're done, you can soak up some of the sun on the beach or relax in the shade poolside. Located in Lawson Rock, Casa de Sueños is the perfect combination of everything our beautiful island has to offer. Spend your next vacation in Casa de Sueños, the House of Dreams. This spacious 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home spans 3,800 square feet and is perfect for families or groups of up to 8 guests seeking tranquility and adventure by the water. The home features 2 king-size beds and 1 queen-size bed, and a pull-out couch ensuring a comfortable stay for all guests. The canal front location provides exclusive water access, making it a haven for paddleboarding, snorkeling, diving, and other water sports enthusiasts. Imagine having your own private boat and captain. Well, you can. Add catch-up to your experience for just $500 per 6-hour day or $2,500 for the whole week. Cruise around fishing and snorkeling in your own time with Captain Ronnie. The ambiance of the home is both inviting and relaxing, with a well-appointed living area that includes a smart TV and high-speed Wi-Fi for your entertainment needs. The fully equipped kitchen boasts modern appliances such as a refrigerator, coffee maker, microwave, dishwasher, stove, oven, toaster, and blender, along with all the necessary cooking basics and utensils. Enjoy meals in the dining area or take advantage of the outdoor decked area for alfresco dining. Another great hangout spot is under the home with hammocks in the shade, letting you take in the breeze and view in a cool space. Experience the perfect blend of nature and luxury at Sure Thing. Book your stay today and create unforgettable memories in this tropical paradise. The Coral Vista Villas in West End are popular for their beautiful design and incredible location. All units are standalone, overlooking the Caribbean Ocean with views that will take your breath away. Take your morning cup of coffee out to your large patio and look out over Half Moon Bay. With 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, each villa offers high-end finishes and amenities, ample indoor common spaces, and comfortable outdoor areas to relax and recharge. The private plunge pool on your patio will keep you cool and get you ready to enjoy the fun of West End. Coral Vista units are ideal for 2 families or a group of friends to share an amazing island vacation together. Come live the good life in Roatan. Just don't blame us when you find it hard to leave this tropical paradise. Villa de Playa is a boutique condo experience located in a walk-to-everything location between West End and West Bay Beach, offering you a waterfront playground right at your doorstep. This 6-unit complex includes a variety of options, allowing you the flexibility to create your perfect vacation. All units offer high-end finishes throughout, as well as ample indoor and outdoor spaces. Featuring 2 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom penthouse units with panoramic rooftop skydecks and private pools, Villa del Playa has everything you need to enjoy and relax. The complex also includes 2 2-bed, 2-bath units and 2 3-bed, 3-bathroom units, which offer a gorgeous community pool as well as immediate access to a fantastic dive and snorkeling location, the Blue Channel. You can also choose to paddle out in the on-site kayaks to explore even more. Each unit has its own private patio, perfect for taking in the beautiful Caribbean breeze and tropical scenery. Villa del Playa. Enjoy your stay in paradise. Planning a group getaway to Roatan? Roatan Vacation Rentals offers the perfect setup for families, friends, and special events with multiple properties available for groups who want to stay close but still enjoy their own space. Whether you're steps from the sand at Villa del Playa, overlooking Half Moon Bay at Coral Vista, or enjoying resort-style living at Pristine Bay, each location offers comfort, convenience, and privacy. From beachfront condos and ocean view villas to rooftop patios, plunge pools, gourmet kitchens, and shared outdoor spaces, every stay is packed with amenities to bring people together. Many of our properties are located just a short distance from Roatan's top beaches, activities, and restaurants, so your group can explore by day and unwind by night. With experience in both concrete and lumber home construction, including custom-made cabinets, plumbing, water cisterns, septic systems, driveway grading, pools, and home renovation, Roatan Zelaya Construction is your best option when it comes to building your dream home on Roatan. Let us provide you with a high-quality construction service and a worry-free experience on your next building project. Take a look at some of our recent construction projects. You draw it, we build it. Roatan Zelaya Construction. We build dreams.
With more than 25 years of experience, with the heritage of a legal family, Alex Vigela is the director of Vigela & Vigela Legal Firm. Specializing in real estate, corporate, commercial, immigration law, criminal, and civil litigations, Vigela & Vigela Firm is your solution for any type of legal issues. They're here to defend, protect, and fight for your rights.
We had started out our process with another lawyer that was recommended by someone, and it just was dragging on and dragging on. We found that they had done the opposite of what they needed to do in the system here, and it was causing us many more years of problems and issues. And when we brought in Alex and Miguel, they were able to start the process of resolving it very quickly and bringing it to a resolution. If we had stayed with the previous lawyer, it would have gone on many, many, many years.
You're watching the Roatan Travel Network. Welcome to the island.
Well, ladies!
Se me esconde, yo la llamo al cel, pero ella no me responde. So dime dónde está, que a mí ella se me esconde. Yo la llamo al cel, pero ella no me responde. Ya la busqué en todos lados, hasta la iglesia. Me fui hasta Western y nadie sabe de Teresa. Ya la busqué en todos lados, hasta la iglesia. Me fui hasta Western y nadie sabe de Teresa. Come on, mamá, mamá, mamá. Ay, donde sea que te encuentres, yo te voy a encontrar. Come on, mamá, mamá, mamá. Aunque me huyas, no me importa, yo te iría a buscar. I'm in love and her name is Teresa. Estoy loco en la cabeza por culpa de Teresa.
Listen.
I'm in love and her name is Teresa. Estoy loco en la cabeza por culpa de Teresa. Yo la busqué en French Harbor y hasta en Frenchies 44. Luego me fui al aeropuerto por si estaba en un avión. Le pregunté a mi amigo Jerry, luego me mandó pa'l ferry. Salí loco pa' volver a respirar su aroma cherry. La busqué por Santa Elena, en Punta Gorda y Coxen Hall. Me dijeron que la vieron en Sandy Bay, que vacilón. Yo la busqué en West Bay, hasta me fui a Camden. You drive me crazy, girl, you drive me crazy. You drive me crazy, tú me tienes lady. You drive me crazy, girl, you drive me crazy. You drive me crazy, tú me tienes lady. Come on, mamá, mamá, mamá. Ay, donde sea que te encuentres, yo te voy a encontrar. Come on, mamá, mamá, mamá. Aunque me huyas, no me importa, yo te iría a buscar. I'm in love and her name is Teresa. Estoy loco en la cabeza por culpa de Teresa. I'm in love and her name is Teresa. Estoy loco en la cabeza por culpa de Teresa. Bless up to my beautiful island. Yeah, bless. One love. Lot of mercy. You drive me crazy, girl, you drive me crazy. You drive me crazy, tú me tienes lady. You drive me crazy, girl, you drive me crazy. You drive me crazy, tú me tienes lady.
Original, strictly original music in the place to keep the place rocking alive. See it?
Liam, baby.
Number one factor. See it?
Blessing.
Keep the fire blazing, hotter than hot each and every time. See it? Number one producer.
You're watching the Roatan Travel Network. Welcome to the island.
GARM stands for Global Alliance for Regenerative Medicine. The concept is to use stem cell treatments and biocellular components, and then the best parts of traditional medicine to allow the body to utilize its own natural resources to heal and to create a regenerative capability. Opportunity to treat patients with even more of a ability to heal themselves utilizing their own stem cells. Also, it's even more minimally invasive than arthroscopy. The risk-benefit for the patient is off the charts safer, and the benefits are, in many cases, are equal to a very well-performed surgical procedure.
I'm Brant Snedeker. I just want to say a quick shout out to Dr. Terry. You know, he's been a career saver for me. I've had a bunch of injuries throughout my course of my career, and I found him about 5 years ago, and he's really helped me kind of stay on the golf course. He's given me a lot of healing things that I needed for my body, a lot of stuff that was not offered in America, and I can't thank him enough for getting me back healthy, getting me back playing golf, and all his wisdom and friendship for helping me kind of prolong my career and get back the way I was feeling when I was younger.
Serenity Beach House offers you the experience of a luxury resort with the privacy of your own home. A gorgeous 3,200 square foot private home that sits along its own 100 feet of white sand beach. All 4 bedrooms face the ocean and have their own private bathrooms. The main level features a large gourmet kitchen stocked with high-end cookware. The multifunctional main level has beautiful vaulted ceilings, a sectional sofa, flat panel TV, DVD player, sound system, an 8-person dining table, and opens up to a large deck. The large outdoor pool sits along the edge of the beach facing out onto the beautiful reef, giving you a perfect view of the stunning sunsets. The large deck is well furnished with a shaded dining table, comfortable sitting area, chase lounge chairs, a high-end barbecue, as well as paddle boards and snorkel gear. For additional charge, owner's 30-foot powerboat with captain can be part of your amazing vacation. Located in a quiet area just minutes from West End, this home is the perfect location to enjoy the serenity of your own private beach while still being close to the action. Pristine Bay is one of Roatan's leading resort communities, home to the Black Pearl, Pete Dye designed golf course, a beautiful white sand Caribbean beachfront, and stunning views. You will not find a more exclusive location for your Roatan vacation. The private villas are exquisitely furnished and equipped with full kitchens, spacious living and dining areas, private patios with golf course or ocean views, and swimming pools. The private villas are perfect for large groups, multiple couples traveling together, and families. The Pristine Bay Resort Beach Club offers guests tennis courts, infinity swimming pools, relaxed dining options, and family-friendly grounds, including a kids' playground. Come stay at Pristine Bay for the ultimate in luxury and an unforgettable Roatan vacation experience. New to West End, our modern studios are just moments away from crystal clear waters, white sandy beaches, and swaying palm trees. Step into a realm of relaxation and luxury as you enter our spacious sanctuary flooded with natural light. The studios feature an open concept layout with floor-to-ceiling sliding glass doors to beckon you to the private balcony. Whip up your favorite meals in our fully equipped kitchen, where stainless steel appliances gleam and accents of vibrant turquoise add a pop of color. After a day of exploration, retreat to the living area, where a flat-screen TV waits for entertainment, or sink into the plush king-size bed, ensuring a restful night's sleep. There's ample closet space, including a safe for your valuables. Early evenings, venture up to the rooftop deck, where panoramic views of the coastal landscape unfold before you, and watch our amazing sunsets. With an array of bars, restaurants, and grocery stores nearby, dining and provisions are always within easy reach. Stay comfortable year-round with ceiling fans, air conditioning, and the all-important backup generator. Book your stay today and experience the best of island living in this vibrant coastal community. The entire unit provides unbeatable views of the Caribbean Sea with the floor-to-ceiling windows. Just look down into the crystal clear water to watch the marine life gracefully swimming by. Air, the upstairs one-bedroom, provides a warm welcome immediately as you walk in the door. The floor-to-ceiling wall of windows facing the Caribbean Sea flood the open-concept living area and kitchen area with light. The bedroom provides a king bed, direct patio access, floor-to-ceiling privacy-tinted windows, and an ensuite bathroom with abundant natural light. The kitchen is fully stocked with everything you'll need, including brand new high-end appliances, deep sinks, and a large kitchen island to ensure an enjoyable cooking experience. Agua, the main floor two-bedroom unit, provides the same unbeatable views with floor-to-ceiling windows as well as a wraparound patio with side access to the pool. The primary bedroom is located upstairs and offers a private balcony just waiting for you to enjoy the sunset each evening. The large ensuite bathroom is artfully designed with his and her sinks and natural lighting. The secondary bedroom also offers a king bed, ensuite bathroom, and the same gorgeous views of the Caribbean Sea. The large, fully equipped kitchen provides a gourmet-style cooking experience, perfect for hosting guests. Located in an ideal West End community, you are walking distance to all of the dive shops, restaurants, gift shops, and bars. Come home to Air Agua, where the sky meets the sea. Escape to Seahorse Escape, a boutique beachfront condo complex in the heart of West End, just steps from the Caribbean Sea and walkable to restaurants, shops, and dive centers. With 4 thoughtfully designed units, 3 modern one-bedroom condos, and 1 spacious 2-bedroom unit, each space offers stylish upscale comfort for couples or small groups. Relax in open-plan living areas with sleek, fully equipped kitchens, king-size beds, and beautifully furnished bathrooms. Step onto your private porch or balcony and soak in tropical breezes and ocean views. Enjoy a refreshing dip in the beachfront pool or stroll down to the sand for an afternoon swim or sunset moment. Seahorse Escape puts the beach right at your doorstep. With shared outdoor spaces, Wi-Fi, and modern amenities throughout, this boutique property blends comfort, elegance, and island charm. Book your stay at Seahorse Escape and discover the perfect West End retreat for your next Roatan adventure. Thanks for watching the Roatan Travel Network's Vacation Rentals Guide. We hope you enjoy a perfect island vacation.
We are not here on this planet to only exist. We are here to explore and experience a planet that provides us with life. To create and form new meaning. To immerse ourselves and live in the present. To learn as your perspective starts to evolve. And not close your eyes to her. Travel to a world that allows you to be with her. A world to create new stories, cherish memories, and countless irreplaceable learning that we can choose to pay forward to others. Visit the best of Honduras and the finest experience at Las Cascadas Lodge.
This is the Roatan Travel Network. Welcome to the island.
The Port Royal National Park was declared in 1978 as a wildlife refuge by the municipality of Santos Guardiola. And it wasn't until in 2010, along with other protected areas of the Bay Islands, that it was declared as a national park. My name is Irma Brady. I work for the Bay Islands Conservation Association, BICA, as the executive director. Since it's in the high section of the island, you can see outstanding views.
Oh, the best part of the park is when it is good days, it never get hot. Breeze from the south and breeze from the north. My name is Donville Larry Matute, and I am from Canby. I work for the National Park in Port Royal.
On a clear day, you can see Morat, you can see Barbaretta, as well as the mountains of Guanaja. And of course, the Bay of Port Royal. And if you look to the northwest, you can see Picacho, which is the highest hill in that area. The park is surrounded by 4 communities, which are dependent of the watershed areas to feed their wells.
It's very important that the communities have a watershed, and I think the park is a big help to that. My name is Laura Borden, and I live in Diamond Rock.
The interesting thing about the park is in that area is the only section of the island where you can find the Pinus caribea.
When you come to the Santos Guardiola or the National Park, you're gonna find the pine trees. And that's a beautiful thing to see, because when you come to the west part of the island, you don't see much but pine trees. My name is Jorge Avila, and I am here working as a tour guide.
There's a section of the park where the wind comes through very strong. So in that section, it's very interesting to see the form of the pine trees that because of the prevalent east wind, they bend over somewhat. And because of that feature, they really don't grow that tall. That is pretty much not common, even in Honduras. It's the habitat for the yellow-naped parrot.
We have the yellow-naped Amazon, or the Amazona palliata. That's the resident bird that we have on this area.
The yellow-naped parrot is the park's mascot. He's the one that on the signs gives the different messages, as well as in our new educational manual that we haven't released yet to the schools. He is the emblematic figure that talks about the wildlife and the need for protection.
They are so beautiful, and they're not too well protected because people find their nesting and they take the young ones from them.
We would like to take the opportunity to ask people that been buying the yellow napes or any other bird for that matter, that the pets that they have, to take care of them. But that in the future, to please do not buy no more yellow napes, because they are really depleting the wildlife population in the park. And really these animals need to be appreciated wild and free.
If you come to the park, you will see them flying wild.
We need to learn to appreciate wildlife in its habitat, not in a cage.
Bird watching in Honduras is one of the new things to do. So how do we do this? We love to bring people to walk in the trails in the morning. We take a quiet time to walk around the trails, if we can listen to some birds that are around the area. To bird watch in Roatan, we use binoculars. We also use a scope. This is also two of the things we use to do bird watching, and also a field book. A field guide book is important for us so we can identify all the species that are visiting the island in the migration time.
Unfortunately, the park is not free of threats. One of the problems that we've been having is fires that start in neighboring properties, and then because of the wind, they end up encroaching into the park.
It's a big problem as well, and not too much to do, because, well, you never see the people that been doing it. You want to see when the fire start ablaze.
That affects the watershed, it affects the wildlife, it affects the forest cover. So we need to be more careful with that. The Port Royal National Park is one of the most important assets that we have here on the island. It has endemic flora and fauna. It gives all of us multiple benefits. And there's many ways that everybody can help in the protection of the park to make it better or greater than what it's currently in.
Come discover Roatan with Hide Tours. Our semi-submersible glass-bottom boat tours allow guests to explore the Roatan Reef, which is part of the second largest reef system in the world. Experience the reef with all its vibrant marine life in comfort and without even getting wet. Tours are suitable for people of all ages and are especially popular with kids. Tours leave from the Foster's Dock in West Bay Beach and the Half Moon Bay Resort Dock in West End and are available from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. every day. Call us to book a tour on 504-9991-2257 or just come by our docks and take part in a scheduled tour. Hike Tours also offers private island tours to all the island's major attractions and transport services, both personal and for group.
Roatan is a great place to live. You can check out some of the properties that are currently available for sale right here on the Roatan Travel Network Real Estate Guide.
Boasting flat terrain, easy road access, and adjoining the beach, this property offers both convenience and serenity. The site is already equipped with power, making it ready for your development plans. Imagine creating your ideal community retreat on this expansive lot, surrounded by lush greenery and the vibrant community of Sandy Bay. Lot 9 is a spacious half-acre beachfront property surrounded by lush tropical landscaping with an incredible Caribbean Sea view. This exceptional offering also includes a design from one of the most prestigious architectural firms in Latin America, Paliar. Also included is a boat slip. This is a rare opportunity for those seeking an upscale island lifestyle that blends privacy, comfort, and direct access to the open water. This modern, fully furnished villa is designed for comfort and style, featuring high-end finishes, open-concept living spaces, and breathtaking tropical surroundings. Located within the exclusive Ocean One community, Villa 7 provides private beach access, a resort-style pool, and 24/7 security for a seamless island lifestyle. Just minutes from West Bay Beach, dining and entertainment, this villa offers both privacy and convenience. Experience island living at its finest in this newly built 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, featuring a bright open-concept design, soaring ceilings, and seamless indoor-outdoor flow. This home is a perfect blend of modern comfort and tropical charm. Enjoy your own private pool and sun deck, perfect for lazy afternoons or entertaining under the stars. The spacious primary suite and guest rooms each offer privacy and comfort, while the community's pristine beaches, expansive community dock space, and calm Caribbean waters are just steps away. With a prime roadside location, Coconuts offers high visibility and steady traffic from locals and tourists. This vibrant venue features a fully equipped kitchen, spacious bar area, indoor and outdoor seating, and a relaxed island vibe that keeps guests returning, and it's ideal for hosting live music, events, or casual dining, with space to grow and personalize. The large lot, at 0.38 acres, with no restrictions, is ideal for restaurant expansion, homes, or condos. Blue Island Divers Resort is a turnkey oceanfront dive resort for sale, offering a thriving business with an excellent reputation. The property features a 2-bedroom owner's residence, 4 guest rentals, a dive shop, clubhouse with dive bar, restaurant, and a 300-foot pier with dock platform. Facilities include full scuba gear storage, workshop, gift shop, and strong infrastructure. The sale includes 2 dive boats, full scuba rental equipment, compressor with nitrox blending, and affiliations with PADI and SSI. This is a rare chance to step into a profitable, fully equipped resort business in Roatan.
Thanks for watching the Roatan Travel Network's Real Estate Guide. We hope you discover your perfect island dream home.
You're watching the Roatan Travel Network. Welcome to the island.
The Lodge and Spa at Pico Bonito seamlessly combines nature and luxurious comfort. The Lodge offers the adventure of the outdoors, the beauty of the rainforest, and the personal service and luxury of a boutique hotel. The Lodge luxury cabins are surrounded by tropical rainforest and offer comfort, privacy, and modern features while creating an atmosphere of relaxation, peace, and tranquility. Guests can explore the lodge's 400 acres of tropical rainforest, home to over 420 species of birds, enjoy lush gardens and a landscaped pool, hike miles of private trails with spectacular waterfalls, brilliant flora and fauna, and breathtaking views. For relaxation, enjoy Itsama, the full-service restaurant and bar, or the on-site spa, which is set amongst the rainforest along the Corinto River. Rated by National Geographic Traveler as one of the top 50 eco-lodges of the world. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Lodge and Spa at Pico Bonito.
Never have I seen, in such a short time, so much dramatic change in the natural landscape. It is taking place all around this beautiful island I call home. How can so many be so blind and not see the long-term benefits of conserving nature? Instead, we have cut down trees and mangroves. We have dredged the seafloor, removing seagrass without haste. We even poured concrete on top of corals. We have overfished. We eat endangered species and continue to pollute with sewage and plastic. My hope is that this short film raises awareness about conservation in Roatan, because climate change is real and unsustainable tourism is taking place. And if they're not addressed at the current rate of development, the future of our natural surroundings looks bleak. And I would like to continue to frolic around these warm and awe-inspiring sunsets in harmony with nature, where the sun rays filter through the clouds and through the water, illuminating the horizon, and the radiant colors are brought to life above us and below us. As a nature enthusiast, conservationist, and staunch ocean lover, I set off on a personal project I had been planning for quite some time. And that was to produce a visual tribute honoring some of the most beautiful coastal ecosystems on the planet. With the help of some very talented friends, environmentalists, and colleagues, we embarked on a hunt for those special places spread out across the island of Roatan, in the Bay Islands of Honduras, where we got to experience some magical moments, immersed deep within this peaceful but fragile underwater world. It was early 2021, and the ocean was flowing with spectacular marine life. We had a series of incredible encounters with otherworldly creatures, and we were able to observe closely their unique and intriguing behaviors. One cannot fail to notice the magnificent grandeur of the coral reef, with its captivating mosaic of brilliant colors and textures, which come to life as the seascape is lit by the penetrating beams of natural light, pouring down, slicing through the blue hues and into the darkest depths of the ocean. So as we planned each trip to each destination, they shared with me why these places mean so much to them, and why they should matter to all of us. Perhaps by presenting these unique images, I can motivate you to open your eyes and truly appreciate the natural bounty that surrounds us, not just on this island, but all of the Bay Islands, and to fully digest why it is important for us to protect and conserve these valuable ecosystems. More light needs to be shed on the beauty of this environment. We need to better understand the ecological role each habitat plays in the health of the greater ecosystem, how interconnected they all are, and how the coral reef system relies so heavily on each one of them for its own survival. Unfortunately, like most reefs around the world, we find them in constant peril, and the usual culprit is often poor human behavior, which poses the gravest threat to its existence. The experts say that by the year 2050, all coral reefs will be threatened, and a large percentage of them will be gone. If we want to preserve these natural habitats and continue to reap the benefits they provide, we need to learn about their current status, understand how human development affects them, and what can be done to reduce this footprint. We need to put aside our individual interests and think about the common good of all. But most importantly, we need to accept that there will be long-term impacts and dire consequences for our apathy. The time to act starts now, so we can sustain these essential ecosystems and magnificent reefs, as well as every living creature that dwells in them, not just for our own admiration and enjoyment, but for future generations as well. And so, this is my contribution.
Photography, I think, is one of the most useful tools to learn, to really grow, learn, expand your intellectual horizon. If you think about every work I've done as a photographer, in order to get the best shot, to get a great job, I study what I photograph. Even if an animal underwater, or it's a plant or a person, you want to take time to learn it. You want to study your subject. In that way, you can really capture the real essence of what you're photographing. Today we're going to take a picture in the seagrass. This is my favorite time of the day, when the sun is almost about to set and the sunlight in the water became kind of magical. So we're going to set up the camera with a tripod and let's see what we're going to get. Right now I'm working on a project about seagrass, and when I work about something, I basically make it like my favorite thing to shoot, so I'm very interested in it. And most of the people, they just don't care. They think it's a boring thing. Snorkel divers, they just swim over it, they try to reach the coral, or mangroves, which are also pretty. But instead, seagrass is very interesting. It's actually also very beautiful to snorkel and to see underwater. For instance, seagrass is very important for protecting the coastline from erosion, filter the water, just like mangroves works as a nursery for many species. Despite the name, seagrass is not actually grass, but it's an underwater plant. as a terrestrial plant, has seeds, leaves, flower, and most important thing, that's the entire cycle of photosynthesis, which means that can absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, which is the basic element for life. So it's very important for the ocean. And scientists prove that some species of seagrass, they are over 30 times more efficient than rainforests to absorb carbon. That's why I think seagrass is very important. And right now it's one of my favorite subjects to photograph.
Prepare for aerial shooting over water. It can be a little counterintuitive to what a lot of photographers and videographers think, in that you want some high sunlight, which is quite harsh and not always the most flattering light for normal shooting, but the light really penetrates the water straight down. And if you have the right filter, like a polarized filter on the camera lens, you can really see through the water. The high sun, midday or early afternoon can really help you get that shot where you can see all the ecosystems in one, from the mangroves through the lagoon, through to the outer reef, and you can see through the water, and it looks, and that makes it look amazing. We're going to the mangroves.
All right.
I was just flying around here at the entrance of the mangroves, just trying to get some shots to capture the ecosystem, hopefully in its entirety. Some various pans and drawbacks, and revealing shots, that kind of thing. Even followed the little mangrove cut.
Now that I was looking into my files, looking at pictures, I noticed the main subject was the fish or the eel or the turtle. And behind it was, this amazing composition of corals, soft corals, hard corals, colorful background. There's this one that we took over at Port Royal in the snorkeling spot between cow and calf. Cow and calf are two coral-like structures that surface out in the Bay of Port Royal. When you enter the water, you would never imagine that there is another complete different world beneath it. It's completely alive, full of life. It's a nursery for small marine life, full of seagrass. I counted approximately 10 to 15 kinds of corals. And so I took my time to look at the difference outside, up on the surface, and then beneath, and just look at the contrast of life. So I was trying to get a picture that could explain what I was feeling at the moment, because it was a feeling, it wasn't a sight. And I could get a split picture of cow and calf, and then the split of the water, and then all the sea life in the bottom with the different types of corals that live beneath it. Es uno de los lugares más espectaculares para snorkel. Es una cosa fuera de este mundo. O sea, bello. Visibility in Roatan is 90% of the time fabulous. Either if you're working with natural light or with strobes, you can always get an amazing shot.
I think people are aware that there are a lot of species and different types of animals and plants and invertebrates, and the whole panoply of life is on the coral reef. It's the most productive ecosystem. The coral reef provides a home for millions of species. One of the least known facts about coral reefs is they're a very tiny percentage of the ocean. 0.1% of the ocean are coral reefs. But those coral reefs provide a home for 1/4 of all marine life. So they're incredibly productive ecosystems, and they're incredibly fragile. All different parts of the ecosystem have to work together to make the coral reef ecosystem stay alive, and it's a delicate balance. And man's activities have put a very hard challenge to the health of coral reefs around the world.
First time we were there, we were just blown away. I think we fell in love with that area the first moment we saw it. We knew it had to be protected, so we worked very hard to make that happen. So much so that we've named our daughter after Cordelia Banks. I was seeing staghorn coral that basically had died off in the 80s. We didn't really see it around the reefs that we were diving, and this was a huge area of staghorn coral that was in really good shape. And so the first moment I saw it, I fell in love. It's got a high cover of Acropora cervicornis, which is a staghorn coral. It's known to be in really good shape. In fact, it's 70% live coral cover. It's also known to have a shark dive associated with it, and when you have sharks, you know you have a healthy place. But what's not so well known about this place is that there's also a spawning ground for groupers and snappers. And you also have mangroves very close by. And so if you put all of those things together and you have spawning site and you have natural habitat, which is the Acropora, they act like a natural home for small juveniles, and you have spawning, you have the Acropora, you have the mangroves, you really have a whole ecosystem that if we protect it, can be the hope spot for the rest of the region. Already some studies indicate that Cordelia is spawning, which means that those corals that are putting their eggs into the column of water can travel from Roatan to Belize to Cancun, even around Roatan and the Bay Islands. And so this species, which is critically endangered, does have hope if we protect this area.
So one of my favorite photographs here in Roatan has been of a squid. Pretty cool creatures, lots of interesting things about them. This dive in particular, it wasn't just the shot that was great, it was the dive as well. So we were aiming to dive on Cordelia Banks, which is a really iconic part of the reef here in Roatan. And we were hoping to catch the coral spawning. And that's late at night, so it's a late night dive. We're in at sort of 10, 11 p.m. to try and catch this very small window for coral spawning. And we missed it. But on the way back to the boat, right up near the surface of the water, was this beautiful Caribbean reef squid about this sort of size, and he's trying to blend in with the surface of the water, so he's changing colors. What I didn't realize when I was taking pictures of this squid was I was also capturing all of the plankton in the water. So those little worms, and the coral spawn that had already been released was getting picked up by my flashes. So we have this black water with all these bright speckles in there, and the squid all lit up, and the reflection of the squid in the surface. It was one of those, super lucky shots. I wasn't expecting much to come out because of all the particulate in the water, but it actually looks like a squid floating in space, which is kind of cool.
Well, of course, my favorite subject is Carcharinus perezi, the Caribbean sharks. They are amazing creatures. I mean, they are beautiful. They are one of the most important natural heritage we have. They have been here forever. I mean, for scientists, I think they agree they have been here for 450 million years, 100 million years before the trees. And they survive all 5 mass extinctions. And they are just amazing animals. And I think we have a lot to learn from them. I mean, if you think about what we have ahead of us, the drastic change that we are having in our environment, thanks also to our human activity, I think we're going to be learning how to adapt in the future. And I think maybe we can learn from sharks. I did a job that was published on National Geographic years ago about the lionfish invasion at the beginning when the lionfish was just discovered. Back then, because it was something new, people really didn't know what to do. Biologists, scientists, even marine parks around the Caribbean They were trying to feed sharks, groupers, moray eel, barracudas with lionfish so that eventually the species that is not from here, a predator will start to recognize it as a prey, so they will start to eat it and keep it under control. Scientifically, I don't know if this is right or not. That's not my field, I'm just a photographer, but I captured the moment where sharks were feeding off wounded lionfish, and that was published on National Geographic.
To me, it's really hard to pick my favorite natural ecosystem on the island because we have so many, and growing up at some point or another, like something reminds you of it from your childhood. But if I have to choose today, I would choose mangroves. I think they're very misunderstood. They provide such a wide range of ecosystem services, and people just, they don't see it. You know, like it's just not clear, it's not apparent. But something so simple, something so beautiful, like gives you so much more than you can imagine.
One of the more interesting shots I've taken here in Roatan with my drone has been after a big storm. I took the drone up and it was super calm, really clear, the air was fresh. I thought, oh, we'll go out and some great shots here. Took the drone up, there was a huge plume out into the ocean of just brown silt coming out of the bay and covering the outer reef. And from above, you could really see it. I guess it was really shocking to see the impact that humans, even on the land, can have on the ocean. You know, so cutting down trees, building improper drainage for rainwater and things, creates these torrents of water out into the ocean, which bring all the silt and sediment, which is really damaging for the reef, which relies on photosynthesis. So if you're blocking the sunlight, then your corals are going to start dying.
They act as nurseries for different fisheries, and also that they protect us from hurricanes. You know, growing up on an island where you constantly are very worried about the hurricane season, well, the mangroves are good for storms. I would say that one of the least known facts about mangroves is that they're carbon sinks. And what that means is that they sequester and they store carbon. And this is important because of climate change. You know, one of the biggest issues is all that carbon that's going into the atmosphere and continuously incrementing the temperature, affecting our coral reefs, affecting the way we live. And so mangroves store all of this. And when we destroy them, it is released back into the atmosphere. And so not only are we affecting the nurseries, the biodiversity of species that exist within this ecosystem. We live on an island. We're one of the hot spots for what climate change will be, affecting us, and so we have to be more conscious of that.
I'd like people to know that coral reefs are incredibly beautiful, incredibly productive ecosystems, but they're under incredible stress right now. We have a new disease on this island that's killing the corals that I love. I've seen bleaching on this island 2 out of the 3 years, the last 2 out of 3 years, really severe bleaching, really damaging to the coral reefs. These reefs are declining before our eyes, and largely due to climate change. So I think people need to realize that the beauty of coral reefs are at risk if we cannot stop emitting so much greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. We have to fix climate change in order to save our coral reefs.
The biggest threat for my favorite subject at the moment, which is seagrass, like everywhere else, like every time there is a threat to the environment, is the human activity. That's it. That's sad to say, but human is the biggest threat to everything that comes to environmental.
The biggest threats to mangroves is deforestation. And this can be because of aquaculture, tourism, urban sprawl, but mostly on the island of Roatan, what we see is tourism. Usually investments come in, and what these big projects want to do is to create a white beach because that's what they think that all tourists are interested, that they want to come to a white sandy beach. It's an area that there's a mangrove forest. The first thing they try to do is cut it down. And really at the end, they're affecting their own pockets because they're hurting the reef, because it is a nursery for all these different types of fisheries that end up on that reef. And as we know, for a reef to thrive, we need fish. And so if you're killing the nursery, then you're also killing the reef.
What's my favorite dive site? That's sort of easy. There is an incredible site called Cordelia Banks, and it's the greatest remaining stand of staghorn coral in the Caribbean. It's an amazing relic of what the Caribbean used to look like, and we're really proud that Honduras has protected that region, so I would say Cordelia Banks is my favorite site.
So the threats are related to sewage and sanitation. It's important to know that we have to really take important steps to clean our water so this beautiful ecosystem can survive and thrive. Overfishing is another big threat to this area. And bleaching. Bleaching is a threat all around the world. Yes, it is man-made, but sometimes it is indirectly man-made because you don't feel when you're in Roatan you can really do anything about it. But you can do things that are important for the reef. You can support by ensuring that you're not eating fish, a grouper or snapper in the seasons where they're spawning. There's a responsible seafood guide that you can follow. There are many things that you can do as an individual, and then you also have a voice, so you can influence your collective, and that can make a world of difference as well.
I was working in Florida for the Coral Restoration Foundation, and we came down and built 2 coral nursery projects here on the island. And it just got me thinking that I really love Roatan, and I moved down here a year later to help manage those projects. Favorite part of my job is taking people out to the coral nursery and grabbing some of the coral that we've grown and going out to the reef and teaching them how to plant coral back on the reef, and to see how happy those people are when they're riding back on the boat, feeling of they've learned something, they've done something, they've made a difference, they really feel good about their experience. And in the process, we teach a lot of people. So that's my favorite part, is teaching people and seeing the smile on their face after they planted a coral back on the reef.
We have to see the bigger picture. We have to see past our nose. For development to be beneficial on our island, it has to be sustainable. For that, we have to think about these ecosystems, especially mangroves, and seagrass is another one that gets this bad attention that tourists do not like. We need to look deeper and really see the benefits that they provide and conserve them the best that we can.
If you can appreciate underwater life in some way, if you go on a glass bottom boat, if you go snorkeling, if you go scuba diving, anything that involves just appreciating the underwater treasure that we live on is something that can definitely change your life.
What would you like someone to take away from this interview?
That's a big question. Learn from your life, from your experiences, from people that are around you. Enjoy and love the environment where we live. Beauty is around us. Just open your eyes.
And so I did. During the making of the short film, I had the enormous pleasure and great privilege of traveling to some of the most remote corners of Roatan. Admire, enjoy, and capture some of the most stunning coastal scenery imaginable. From snorkeling the shallow coasts to diving the deep blue sea, skimming through the tight mangrove canals, across the endless mounds of seagrass, past the large protruding rocks, and through the maze of endangered living reefs. I gazed at it all, amazed at the gleaming nurseries teeming with juveniles, and the largest shoals swaying in unison across the vastness of the ocean, past the lonesome individuals hiding within the crevices. I saw them all with my own eyes and through my own lens, and in the process managed to capture and preserve these vital ecosystems for posterity, so that 30 years from now, we can look back and see what these reefs used to look like, and think for a brief moment how we almost, just barely, failed to commit and do what had to be done for them to remain here. Still with their magical splendor, sun-splashed, sparkling, surviving, alive.
This is the Roatan Travel Network. Welcome to the island.